Welcome and congratulations, because tonight is a part of history in professional wrestling. You know, I came here tonight and I said, let me be prepared. So I did a bunch of research on Angelo Savoldi. And then I realized that I didn't need this, because I was lucky enough to watch it with my own two eyes. Decades ago, when wrestling was broadcast on the old Dumont network in black and white, Angelo Savoldi was one of the stars. Most of you fellows weren't even born yet. In fact, I think some of your parents weren't even married yet. Every building must have a foundation if it is going to stand. In 2011, I had the honor of nominating our guest of honor to be inducted into the National Wrestling Alliance Hall of Fame. The vote was unanimous among wrestling promoters who have been known to quarrel once in a while. It was unanimous, because the Angelo Savoldis of this industry come along once in a lifetime. This man was the longest reigning NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Started it all back in Oklahoma when he was known as the Vampire. A lot of history, a lot of matches. I remember sitting in Madison Square Garden, not the one you go to today, the real one at 49th Street and 8th Avenue. And I remember seeing a man standing on that apron in a yellow singlet. He worked in tag team matches. He worked against some of the greats, Buddy Rogers, Antonino Rocca. He was in there tagging with partners like Sweet Hansen. Look them up tonight. These are the guys that gave you what you see today. These are the men that paid for it. They didn't have quadraphonic stereo. They didn't have video walls. They did it the old-fashioned way, with blood, guts, and determination. There have to be trailblazers in order to give us what we have today. The amount of victories that Mr. Savoldi accrued in his record are incredible. He sold out the largest arenas. Madison Square Garden used to hold 21,800 people for wrestling. And the man whom I have the honor of introducing to you in just a moment is one of the reasons that building sold out. It was a hard sellout. There were no barcodes. The only barcode was across the street. It was called Scotch and Soda. There was no Ticketmaster. There was no internet. You went to the box office. Ringside at Madison Square Garden, row 1 back then was $5. A lot of money back then in the 60s. The program was 10 cents. But the name on the marquee was clear. And I'm going to ask you right now, to stand up with everything you have and welcome the greatest NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Angelo Savoldi. Angelo just said to me, I'm 98 and I can't help it. Whatever your formula is for getting there, let's copyright it, publish it, and we're going to make a fortune. Because you're 98 years young and you're just getting started. As we say in Jewish, Cent'anni, paisano. Cent'anni. Angelo, there's an award here that I am honored to present to you. And I will read the inscription on the plaque. NWA, which is the National Wrestling Alliance, the oldest and the largest sanctioned body of pro wrestling. Lifetime Achievement Award, presented to Angelo Savoldi, 3-time NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, with congratulations on this day, the 8th day of December, 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you once again the immortal, if ever there were a living legend, this is the gentleman right here, Angelo Savoldi.
I have to tell you, congratulate you. You're a champion, and I believe you're a good one to be a champion. And I hope you have lots of luck with it. Looks like you don't want to shake my hand, do you?
Go on, you don't have to shake his hand. Come on.
He's a bum.
Let's go.
Throw him out. Come on.
Oh, whoa, do what's right.
Throw him out.
Respect.
You have respect.
What's the matter? What's the matter with
Come on.
you?
Grab the mic. Throw him out. 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 Throw him out.
Throw him out. Throw him out. Respect.
Throw him out. Throw him out.
If you want to see more classic wrestling from the Savoldi Wrestling Library, head on over to SavmoreWrestling.com.